What we're talking about today is Islamic solutions. And I want you to remember the signs. Question: how many of you have ever in your life had a headache? Raise your hand. Ooh, look at this. Ooh, ooh. You too. Okay. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? When you had a headache, what did you do? Aspirin? Aspirin? You take medicine, aspirin and stuff like that. Can I tell you a secret? And please don't get angry at me. Aspirins, Tylenol are a lie. A lie. Aspirin is a lie. Aspirins lie. You mean, Siraj, you crazy, man. What do you mean aspirin's a lie? Aspirin's lie. Wallahi. Wallahi, aspirin's lie. Let me tell you why. If you have a headache, is like the sign that says Miami. The sign of Miami is an indication of, points toward the real thing. And what an aspirin does is goes to the area of the pain and it deadens the nerves. So you can't feel the pain, and you feel that by taking the aspirin you solve the problem, but you didn't solve the problem. You got rid of one of the signs of the real problem. Come on now. Come on. Let me show you what I mean. Do you know that pain is Allah's gift to man? Pain is a gift. Pain is a warning that something is wrong. And when you have pain, pain isn't the problem. Pain is a manifestation of the problem. Come on now. If you had no nerves in your body and you couldn't feel pain, and you standing there, right, and somebody, you can't see him, light your backside with a fire and a match. Now you on fire. And you say, and you don't even know you're on fire. Am I right? Because you can't feel it. Until somebody said, Brother Siraj, you better check your backside, man. You on fire. Right? So the pain is an indication for you that something is wrong, for you to check it out, to find out what's wrong. And when you take an aspirin, and aspirin lies and fools your body and make your body feel that nothing is wrong. It deadens the nerve, but it doesn't solve the problem. For instance, there's a fire in the building, and somebody get on the phone and call the fire department. And so in the fire department, they hear the alarm, ring, ring, ring. It means there's a fire somewhere, right? So they hear the alarm. The alarm isn't the problem. The alarm alerts you that there is a problem. And so when you hear the alarm, so he's sitting in the fire department, he hears the alarm, he says, oh, listen to that terrible sound, let me cut it off. So he cuts off the alarm and says, yeah, I solved the problem. You didn't solve the problem. You ignored the problem. And when you take an aspirin, you ignore the problem. Wallahi azim, the leadership of this country ignores the problems. All they do is put aspirins on it whenever you build a prison. Because there's crime, you don't solve the problem, you give the people an aspirin. I'm going to talk to you tonight, inshallah. Brothers and sisters, look. Headaches are not natural. I mean, they're natural, but it means something is wrong. And it is Allah's creation so magnificent, this human body, is that when something goes wrong, with it, then your body reacts to it. Something is wrong with it, because whatever you're doing is not natural and you're causing a problem. You better check it out. So when you have a stomach ache, a headache, a fever, chills, all of these are not problems. All of these are symptoms of the real problem. I declare tonight that America don't have a lot of problems. No. America has a lot of symptoms. America has one problem. And this is why the messengers of Allah, when they come, are so wise. They understand the nature of the problem. For instance, do you know that most time you have a headache is because there's some poison in the body? You ate the wrong food. If you can get rid of the food that you ate, believe me, the pain will go away. You don't need aspirin. Diagnose it the real way. Find what the real problem is, and you get rid of the pain, and you get rid of all the symptoms. 1400 years ago, Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, came. When the revelation came, Saudi Arabia or Arabia Peninsula was a mess. And the same problems that we have here today, they had it then. And guess what? The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, began to deal with the problems of that day. And he was able to solve it. And inshallah, if we would deal with the problems or symptoms in this day, we'll be able to solve it. But question, can you show me more than a speech? In my conclusion,